Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another GTA 6 video. My name is Saints Fan, and we're finally in 2020, and I think this is going to be a big year for GTA in general. I mean, this might be sort of the end of GTA Online, and it could be the start of GTA 6. And over the next couple of days, I'll start to go over more of the GTA 6 leaks and rumors that sort of happened over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, in December of last year, the casino Heist update was released, and we were all focused on it. And there was some pretty interesting GTA 6 content or leaks or rumors, whatever you want to call them, that did come up and did surface. But in this particular video, I want to touch on the possible GTA 6 clues that Rockstar put into the casino Heist update. And this isn't anything new from Rockstar. Rockstar has pretty much in every single game teased, whether it was like a big tease or not, the next game. I think this even goes all the way back. This is from GTA 3. It says, it's a billboard that says, "See you in Miami." And of course, the next game was GTA Vice City. So, you know, again, this goes back years for Rockstar. They also did this kind of in GTA 4. They had a billboard that said, "Visit Los Santos." And you can find many more of these teases in their past games. So we're all thinking GTA 5 or in GTA Online, it's nothing new. Like, they're probably going to tease the next GTA game at some point or with something in GTA Online. And because we are somewhat approaching the end of GTA Online's life cycle, just because it's been 7 years and we are assuming GTA 6 is coming out within the next year or two, it makes sense for them, for Rockstar, to start slowly teasing the next game. And there are some real interesting teases from this newest DLC. So the first thing, before we actually get into the teases, just because this will make things make a lot more sense, I hope. About a year and a half ago, there was a pretty major leak or rumor that was announced from The Know, like I guess the YouTube channel, that said GTA 6 was codenamed Project Americas, in that it would, I think, be located in two separate locations. It would be located in the US, like sort of in Vice City, and then it would be located in like South America. I think that's kind of the gist of it. Well, about a month ago, Fun MW2, digging through the Red Dead Redemption 2 game files, found an interesting sort of line of code. It was called Misc America Script Stats, which apparently was a reference to Project Americas. And Rockstar did actually change that name of that line of code from Misc America to just Misc Script Stats. So they took it out, which is weird. Like, if it didn't mean anything, if that wasn't something that meant something, just leave it in the game. But obviously, according to Rockstar, it means something, so they took it out so maybe people wouldn't know about it. So assuming that Americas is the actual code name and that maybe will be in two different locations, taking a look at one of the teases, possible teases from the newest DLC, we have on the hacking screen a picture of the world map with, coincidentally, the only continent that is highlighted is South America. Now, yeah, obviously, it's not showing like every continent, but you do see a little bit of maybe Europe, Africa, North America, but South America is the one that stands out, I guess you could say. And if the rumor that they want to go to like Colombia is true, well, then this could be one of those potential hints that that's where we're going. That's not the only hint, though, regarding the map. And granted, this one actually goes to the Doomsday Heist, so this one's about a year older. But in the Doomsday Heist, if we look at the circles, this one has a bigger map of the whole world. And those circles are kind of in like the Cuba, Dominican Republic, like Vice City area. So it is just a little strange, perhaps, that like the two maps we kind of see, or we've seen over the last like year-ish, have had South America and sort of the Miami area highlighted or circled. That isn't all, though, and I think maybe the biggest and most obvious Easter egg or potential tease of the next game is inside of one of the new interiors for the casino. There's two things here. On the left, we have Diamond 510, which we'll touch on in a second. But on the right, this may just be them trolling. Who knows? But why is service written like that on the wall? Like, it would make zero sense for that to be the way it is if it wasn't some sort of hint or tease or, like I said, a troll from Rockstar about the next game. Sir, and then Vice. Vice, everyone is thinking the next game is going to be Vice City. And according, looking at the two maps that we just saw, maybe that's around Vice City. Again, Vice City. And of course, just like the colors, granted, that's not too much of a big deal, I guess. But this is Vice City colors. Like, it makes a lot of sense. Now, as for the number 510, that doesn't correlate with like Vice City or anything. People were just speculating. Maybe that is like the date. And there are three possibilities. People were saying, well, when the DLC came out, 510, if you took it at its face value and said, 510 days away, well, that put the date, I believe, in like May of 2021. And Rockstar has released the game in May, and people are maybe saying the game's not coming out until 2021. So May of 2021 seems like a pretty plausible release date. You also have the two options of looking at it as a date, 5/10, May 10th. Maybe that's not necessarily the release date, but it could be a date that they announce it. Or if you take the like European version and say 5/10, where it's like October 5th, that potentially could be a more of a release date. But I think this picture, it might be the biggest tease, and it'll definitely be interesting, however many years, whenever GTA 6 comes out, to look back on this picture and some of these other pictures and just see how maybe either right we were or how completely off base we were. But I do think, considering many of the major leaks and rumors that are coming out have GTA 6 taking place in Vice City, it isn't a coincidence that the map sort of highlighted that area and that we also see Vice here with like similar colors. Of course, in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. But because this isn't anything new for Rockstar teasing their upcoming games in the current games, maybe these little hints aren't something we write off. Maybe these hints are actual hints and they're supposed to be actual teases for the future. But yeah, let me know in the comments, do you think this is the case, or do you think these are just random things that, we're looking too much into? Now, one thing that I didn't really mention too much or at all in this video, but it did come out with the casino heist update. You have Madame Nazar and the weird like numbers that she gives you. You can call them. It is a phone number, but the fact that she gives you 7 numbers, it is kind of strange. Like maybe somehow that is connected with the upcoming thing. Also, you have the Navy revolver. It has some numbers on it, like on the barrel. So there are some like strange things. Obviously, group sex. You have the 6 people. Obviously, for the freaking last like 8 years have been saying that's GTA 6. So there's some interesting sort of smaller things, but I think these bigger things are more important. But this is sort of the fun time though in game development when you don't really know much about it. You don't know when it's coming out. We're just going off of like obviously speculation and teases and everything, and it's just fun to let your imagination run wild, and obviously that's what we are doing. But maybe, one day soon we'll get some confirmation or some information from maybe Rockstar themselves or maybe even Sony or something that tells us and gives us more confirmation on either a release date or where the game is going to take place or, anything else. But until then, we'll stick with some of the speculation and have fun theorizing when and where this game is going to take place. But thank you all for watching. This will do it for this video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.